And we're talking about the Ravens and Steelers. In case you haven't been paying attention lately, these games are almost always close. How close, you ask? Well, 10 of 13 games have been decided by 4 points or less, including in 2008 during the playoffs. Want some more numbers? 9 of 11 regular season games decided by exactly 3 points. The Ravens have led at halftime in 9 of 11 games, all 5 home games. Steelers and Ravens have alternated wins and losses in Baltimore since 2008. So in a nutshell, what exactly do these mind-blowing stats tell us? This is going to be a heck of a game coming up. Amber?
Dan, I saw those mind-blowing stats firsthand. 8 seasons in Baltimore. Pittsburgh and Baltimore, always a dogfight whenever those two teams meet. Willie McGinnis, LT, and Curtis Conway. Willie, let's start with you. Let's say that one of these teams makes the playoffs. They rally, they win the division, go to the playoffs. Which one of the two do you think is more dangerous once they get to the postseason?
Sounds like you're talking about the Baltimore Ravens, and I've seen it last year. They lost 4 of the last 5 games, but they started trending in the right way. This offense finally started running the ball and throwing the ball exceptionally well. But I got to look at the defense. This is a totally different defense than we saw in Week 1 against Denver. In the red zone, they're #1 in the league. They're keeping teams out of the end zone, tied for first at getting after the quarterback, something they do really well with that front 7. And then when you talk about the momentum and these young players starting to fit and mesh together, I think they're doing a great job at that. So I like the Baltimore Ravens because they're improving. I can see this team improving on the last half of the season.
Well, you talk about defense, and to me, both teams are solid defensively. Yeah. Total defense, you know, Baltimore is right around 10, and the Steelers are right around 13. But the difference to me has always come down to the quarterback position. And I'm in favor of Ben Roethlisberger because I believe over the last 3-game stretch, he has played better. 64.5 completion percentage, 7 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Versus Joe Flacco, he has been inconsistent. Over the last 3 games, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Yeah. Now, last year, he got hot at the right time. I don't see Joe Flacco getting hot this year at the right time. I'm going with Big Ben.
Well, we still have some time, and that's the good thing about this season. And I'm like Willie, I'm a defensive guy, believe it or not. I played on the offensive side of the ball.
Wait a minute.
But I still believe in that thing where you say defense wins championships. And right now, both of these teams are mirror image, in my opinion. So you have your pick of the litter. But right now, if I had to pick one team, it would definitely be the Baltimore Ravens, just because where they are on defense. You know, once you get to the playoffs, a lot of things slow up. You know, coaches are not too fond about trying to take chances in the playoffs, so they get a little conservative. And the way these teams play football, especially the Ravens, it fits exactly the way they want to play in the playoffs.
It's funny you say they're mirror images of each other. They always have been, and that's what's always made these matchups so interesting.